With Dawn of the Planet of the Apes now in AMC Theatres, July still has several major wide-release films to come out. Included in the upcoming July movies are the Scarlett Johansson film Lucy, Disney's Planes, Fire and Rescue, the Garbiel Iglesias comedy concert film The Fluffy Movie, Dwayne Johnson's Hercules, Jason Segal and Cameron Diaz in Sex Tape, the Michasel Douglas comedy And So It Goes, and finally, the PURGE ANARCHY. Mary, of the wide-release films still to come out this month, what are your top 3 most anticipated?
I mean, can I just see apes again? I mean, no, okay, I'm excited for Lucy. I'm really, really excited for Lucy. I'm excited to see Luc Besson back in the director's chair with a strong female lead, and it's Scarlett Johansson, and there's a sci-fi element I think is really cool. The trailers look awesome. So that's the one I'm definitely the most excited for. It kind of drops significantly after that first one. I'm looking forward to seeing Hercules only so that I can finally see the lion on his head.
And how do they explain the lion head being this big, suddenly down to this big?
I just want to see how that happens.
He put it through the wash.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it shrunk.
It shrunk.
Oops. So maybe that one. And this is going to sound kind of funny, but I want to see that Michael Douglas, Diane Keaton movie because it's Rob Reiner and it's the two of them. It kind of doesn't look great, but I have legacy nostalgia for those guys. So it's
crazy how much under the radar that movie is flying.
So under the radar.
Yeah.
Dennis, what about you? Top 3.
Definitely Lucy, #1. Luc Besson. You know, hopefully we see the Luc Besson of Fifth Element in Leon/Professional. Versus, he didn't direct this movie, but I thought it was a terrible movie that he wrote, Colombiana.
I didn't mind that movie.
I hated that movie so much.
So hopefully it's more of the former instead of the latter. And then Hercules, the same. I don't hate Brett Ratner. I know there's like some people who like hate on him. I don't hate him. I enjoy some of his stuff, not all of his stuff. But you know, The Rock. It's The Rock
it's
in a role that like I think can be fun. As long as they don't get too serious with it and they have a little fun with it, I'm looking forward to that.
What's being overlooked in the Hercules movie is that his main supporting actor in that one is the dude from
Ian McShane.
Ian McShane.
Love him. Deadwood. He's so
Al
awesome.
Swearingen.
What about you, Jamie?
I
Top
mean,
3.
again, my point, you know, that list of movies coming out in July, there's nothing interesting. I mean, Lucy would be the one I'm looking forward to the most. I've seen The Purge. And I actually liked it. I really liked it. I think it's even better.
I've heard it's a lot better than the original.
And I liked the first one. I didn't hate the first one. I think it was a cool concept.
The concept
there.
was amazing. I just thought execution.
The execution wasn't 100%. This one's much better. Frank Grillo is going to be a movie star.
I love him.
This guy's going to be a movie star. And I think there's a fan base for the Purge franchise, and I think they'll go out and see it. And Grillo makes the movie, and the fact that they opened it up to LA and not just sort of like a cul-de-sac somewhere. So. What are the other movies? I don't know. Sex Tape, I've seen that. It's all right. I was saying earlier, and this isn't necessarily an insult, I did like the movie, but one of the best things about it is it's only 90 minutes.
A good comedy that comes in right at 90 minutes to me is...
I mean, and it was great.
Well,
it was great.
You know what Alfred Hitchcock said about all movies is that they should not last longer than your bladder can hold urine. It's true. If you have to go to the bathroom and the movie's not over yet, it's too long.
All right, I'm going to go, my #3 most anticipated movie for the remainder of the month is going to be Hercules. I'm like you, I don't hate Brett Ratner. I hate a couple of his films. But you know, I thought Rush Hour 2 was a really good comedy. One of the few sequels that is much better than its original. I thought Tower Heist had its good points. I kind of liked Tower Heist. That was all right. So, I mean, then there's X-Men 3, and you know, whatever. So my #3 is Hercules. My #2 is Lucy. And when you got Morgan Freeman as your supporting actor, that does nothing but help. I'm expecting to hear him talking.
Especially when he's mischievous.
Yes. Or I want to hear him talking about some natural Disney animals, you know, just in the background. My #1, though, is Sex Tape. I remember at first I was not taken with the concept and who the cast was, even though I am a big Jason Segel fan and I like Cameron Diaz. But then when I first started seeing the trailers, I started really buying into it, actually, and then seeing Rob Lowe is in there, and I've become a big Rob Lowe fan the last 5 or 6 years.
Rob Lowe steals the movie. He is the best thing about the movie.
He steals everything he's in.
Rob Lowe's amazing.
You see him in Californication?
And also remember,
no, but you've talked about it before.
So good at
Rob Lowe invented the celebrity sex tape. So there's a whole meta thing going on with the fact that he's in this movie.
Under the category of TMI, I got to tell this story. Like the other thing about sex tapes that is really kind of funny is that, look, this is really, more people do this than you think. I mean, I was reading this article on CNN last year about how like 1 out of every 3 couples have actually done it at some point, and I am big enough to admit it, so have I. Here's the story. I was shooting a movie. You might have been on set. I can't remember. But I was shooting a movie a couple of years ago, and you know, me and my girl, we had one of those flip cams. Remember
the old
style ones?
We had those
flip cams, and we might have shot a little something, whatever. And months go by, and I completely forget about it. And then we're on set shooting this movie I was doing, and we get our friend Sol. I asked my friend Sol, who's there. He was on our 24-hour marathon. You might remember him, but I asked him, "Hey, dude, can you walk around the set, the various stages of the set, and shoot some behind-the-scenes footage?" And it was that flip cam. So he goes off, and about 5 minutes later, I hear screaming from the other side of the set, "Oh my God!" And he comes back yelling, "It can't be unseen! It can't be unseen!" I totally forgot about it. So that's my TMI moment for the day.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.